Hello there, Galen Kim Davis once again talking about Sunnyvale Measure B, which is on the ballot in March of 2020. If you want to know more about what that measure does, please look in my playlist here and you'll find the right link. This video is about why an indirectly elected mayor is a bad idea. But before I get started, let me explain the background picture here. This is from 2018. It was my son's 12-year-old year in league. I managed a team. We won the championship. I went on to manage the all-star team and so on. It was the experience of a lifetime for me as the manager. I hope my son remembers it equally positively. And I encourage everybody to get out in the community and volunteer, especially with our young people. You get so much out of it. I'd say you get more out of it than the kids. Okay, that aside, let's get back to Measure B and an indirectly elected mayor. Okay, so the No campaign, they're telling you that voting no will get you 7 districts with an indirectly elected mayor. This is a bad idea. An indirectly elected mayor is a bad idea. And this starts from first principles. Now, first principle is one person, one vote. Everybody's vote should count absolutely the same as anybody else's vote. Now, if you're familiar with the demographics of Sunnyvale, and if you participated in the map drawing exercise for Measure B, you got familiar with it, you'll know that the city is not uniform in terms of voters. The maps that we drew up for Measure B have 6 districts that are very equal in population, very close to each other, but they're not equal in terms of registered voters. In fact, the largest district in terms of registered voters has 50% more voters than the smallest district. Now, this isn't gerrymandering or anything like that. We balance them by population very closely. What this is it reflects that some areas have more recent immigrants and also more children than other areas, and consequently they have fewer registered voters. Now, if you have an indirectly elected mayor that's selected by, let's call them electors, who in this case happen to be city council members who are elected in districts, that means the person who lives in that district with the most voters, their vote for mayor counts less than somebody who lives in a district with fewer voters. Now, this is not in my own best interest because I happen to live in a district with lots of children and probably some more recent immigrants. And so we're actually smaller in terms of registered voters. So I'm arguing against my own self-interest here. But this is a bad idea. Everybody's vote should count the same. And I'll bring up the Electoral College, which has been an absolute disaster for California, and it is an embarrassment for the country on the world stage. It is an absolute injustice, and we should not be in the business of repeating that within Sunnyvale. Okay, I think that argument's enough by itself, so I'm going to cut this video off here. There will be more videos explaining other reasons to vote for Measure B. Thank you.